Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are and what time it is where you're joining me from today. This is Zoliswa Tshetshe, and as usual, I welcome you to Speak It with Zoliswa, where we get to talk about everything, anything, and just everything that comes to mind. But today, there's something specific that I would like us to have a conversation about, and that is the foundation, the holder of everything that you do or everything that you are being. This conversation of today has been sparked by a lot of discussions and topics and talks about people losing their jobs, about retrenchments that are happening around the country. If you are living in South Africa today, you will be aware of what's happening in companies such as the banks, multi-choice, a number of places where digitization seems to have taken over in such a way that the contact centers are so small that people are doing things on their own. There's a lot of self-service, which means we are moving to the next phase of our lives in the space of the fourth industrial revolution and others, but there are disadvantages that come with this. The skills can be learned, but what I want to talk to you and engage you on today is, what is the mindset that you have currently? In the event that you were to lose your job tomorrow, and I hope you won't, what would you do with your life? Would you have the mindset or activate the mindset that focuses you on what the next step is going to be? Or would you fold your arms and have a pity party about the door that has already closed? Mindset is at the center of everything that we have. The world around us evolves, it changes. What is required today as a necessary skill may not necessarily be so tomorrow, but are you able to be teachable? A number of people focus so much on the career aspect or the career quadrant of their lives in such a way that if you ask someone, how are you, they will go on and on telling you about how they are doing in their workplace, because that's their life. And I understand that's where they spend most of their hours awake. And when that gets taken away from them, it's as if their whole world has fallen apart. We need to be very aware that the career quadrant of our lives is only one of the quadrants, or is one of the spikes of the bigger wheel of life. What are you doing with the relationships that you have? Because in today's world, your next step may be dependent on the networking that you can do with the people around you, the collaboration that you can form with the people that you come across. What are you doing with your body? Is that body ready to take you to the next level of your life? Have you kept it so well that it would give you a home for the peace of mind that is going to generate new ideas that will keep you going, so that you can deviate and do something that is completely different from what you are comfortable with? Sometimes the space of being retrenched, and I know because I've been there, it can provide an opportunity for a new beginning for you altogether. There may be death in terms of the old career. However, there may be death in terms of the beginning of a new career altogether. Then there is the whole issue about the time that you have. The time that you're spending in the workplace is well and good because you're rendering services and you're getting paid for it. But have you ever thought, even before retrenchment can come to you, that that should not be the only source of income that you have? There should be other things that you are doing so as to prepare yourself for the inevitable. You have no control over the external circumstances that are coming to you, but you have every control about how you respond and react to them, and also how you prepare for those in the event that they come to you. What do you do with the time, the so-called free time that you have? Have you ever thought of doing something that is going to be purposeful to you? Something that could make up for any opportunity of a loss that you might have in your career? I'm asking all of these questions because everybody in the world needs a coach that can ask them the questions that will help them to elicit the ideas that will take them to the next phase in life. We keep spiraling. Will you be spiraling upwards, or would you be diminishing downwards? That's the question that I have for you. And if you have any needs or for the services of a coach, I'm available, and the details will be at the comments field here. As usual, this is Zoliswa Tshetshe. I love hearing from you. Please leave your comments so that I know that we are together. Up until the next video, keep building your dream.